Car sales in Michigan are expected to remain far lower than they were before the pandemic. But prices for the consumer are likely to remain high as dealerships are still facing supply chain issues.
It has really pushed sales and production of vehicles down dramatically the last 2 years and even will again this year.
US car sales dropped from around 17 million vehicles to 15.1 million vehicles in 2021, even though they are predicted to increase to 15.5 million this year. Stevens from Mish Auto predicts a tough year for the industry.
Transaction prices for vehicles have climbed pretty dramatically over the past year. I believe the average transaction price for a vehicle now is $45,000, which is quite remarkable. So it will impact the dealerships, and it certainly impacts the consumers.
He says the reasons are logistical issues with shipping containers, a shortage of magnesium, and supply chain problems.
The supply chain issues as it pertains to microchips or semiconductors, that has been the biggest issue that has impacted the industry.
Those microchips are being used for a variety of consumer products like PlayStations, refrigerators, and vehicles.
There have been tremendous cutbacks in production in Michigan alone with regards to trucks and SUVs and cars that are built in Michigan because those components have not been available. And therefore, car availability will not be as great as people would still like it to be.
Stevens points out that the dealership network is very strong, and he's optimistic that sales will go back up closer to 17 million in 2023 and 24.
The auto industry is the signature industry in Michigan, and it is one of the largest economic drivers of the industry and the economy here in Michigan. Over 1 million jobs in Michigan, which is about 20% of the workforce in Michigan, is directly tied to our auto industry.
Stevens tells me that electric vehicles are projected to make up 20% of the market by 2030, and that some of the 12 assembly plants in Michigan will be electrified very soon. Reporting for Fox 47 News, I'm Luisa Vivgora.